everyone, this is Nikki with mytimescrapper.blogspot.com, and this is my very first video. So I'm really excited to be doing this for you, but I'm also a little bit nervous. I just got this flip video camera from my husband, and I haven't used it very much, and so I'm still kind of playing around with it to see how it works and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to make a video of this little album, hanging album that I made this weekend of my son. And so I guess I'll just kind of show it to you here. This is the Maya Road accordion book, and I assume that it's supposed to go like this and you could make a mini album with it, but I chose to hang it. I went to the Creating Keepsakes convention in Tulsa, Oklahoma last weekend, and I bought these from a vendor there, and they had them like this with children's names and things down the side, and so I thought that was a really cute idea. So I decided to go ahead and make one, and as you can see, this is my son in here. And so I guess I'll kind of explain to you how I did this. So at the top, I did have to punch 2 holes with my crocodile because there were not 2 holes at the top since this is actually a book. So I went ahead and punched 2 holes with my crocodile, and then I set some brads, some eyelets in there so that the ribbon would not tear through the board. And then I just used some green sheer ribbon that I had, and I tied a little bow. I looped it through and then tied a bow on the front here to hold it in place, and it's actually really sturdy. This has been hanging upstairs for the weekend, and it seems to be holding up. So this is the first page, and as you can see, there's my little guy. He's fishing there, and we go camping a lot and things, and so we take a lot of fishing pictures. So this is the first page, and I cut all my letters with Plantin School Book on the Cricut, and they're all cut at 2 1/4 with a brown shadow in the back and then the brown paper on top. And the paper for the letters is actually brown, but I did use the Olive Vine Glimmer Mist on there to make them a little bit green to match some of the pages. And these are normally just white flowers, and they're called Color Me Crazy, and they just come in white. And I went ahead and used my Olive Vine Glimmer Mist on them to get them to match the pages to be green. So as you can see there, they're shimmery, and I went ahead and popped the 2 little ones up so that they would be set up from the page a little bit. The next page is this one, and I put the Y on this page. And the back of this paper, I used, all of the papers that I used on this album are from the Best of K & Company. It's a big pack. There's lots of papers in there, and there's lots of different kinds of papers. And so the back paper here that I used, I took and glimmer misted with marshmallow to give it kind of a glitter, a shimmery effect, and then I crinkled it really well into a ball, just wadded it up into a ball, and then opened it back up and heat set it with my heat gun, and that gives it kind of that crinkle look, crinkle effect. This little bird here that I used was just a bird that I had in my collection somewhere. I'm not really even sure where I got him from, and he was glittery to begin with, and he was white around the edges here, and it kind of stood out from the book, and so I wanted him to be a little bit darker. So I just took my brown ink and went around the edges of him and inked him up so that he would be a little bit darker. And this is the next page. And this paperback here is so cute. So this was, again, from the Best of K & Company. And I love this little part here, so I left it and didn't cover it up. I thought that was really cute. This little flower here is from K & Company also. I think it's called, like, Blue Awning Metal Art, maybe. I'm not quite sure. And I went ahead and took my marshmallow glimmer mist, and I glimmer misted the flower so that it would be shimmery, and so that it would kind of match the rest of everything. And I really liked the glitter effect. So And then over here I took a little brad that I had and I put it down. And then in the back here there's some tulle, and it was just white, and I took my Olive Vine Glimmer Mist and Glimmer Misted it and heat set it to dye it green. So then this is the next page, and again I just used that technique again on here. I just took the polka dotted blue paper, the same as what was on this page, and I used Marshmallow Glimmer Mist and Glimmer Misted it and wadded it up really tight into a ball, and then heat set it to get that crinkle effect. And I did use pop dots on the back of my picture to kind of set it up off the page. And then as you can see here, I used that tulle effect again. I took just the white tulle, sprayed it with Olive Vine Glimmer Mist, and then set it underneath my O to make the O kind of stand up off the page. And these are just some acrylic flowers that I had that I held together with brads in the middle. So this is the next page, and as you can see I used the same effect on the paper on the background here. Now this was a tan paper. It was actually this color, and it had some writing on it, and I just took my Olive Vine Glimmer Mist and I Glimmer Misted it really well, crinkled it up, and then heat set it and used the same ribbon that I used at the top there. And I did pop dot my picture up off the page this time to give it kind of an effect there. Some little pearls down the side, and then again I used those K & Company blue flowers, and I did use some Marshmallow Glimmer Mist on them so that they would be kind of shiny, and you can see that effect there, so they kind of shimmer. And then this is the last page, and as you can see I used a EK Success border punch down the side here, and then a little acrylic, I don't know what you would call that, just a little acrylic accent in the back to make my E kind of stand up off the page. The colors were the same, so it was kind of blending in. And then I used that same technique again on these Color Me Crazy flowers. I just sprayed them with Olive Vine Glimmer Mist and heat set them, and so they are a little bit shimmery, and you can see them there. They kind of stand up off the page. And I did pop dot the smaller ones so that they were kind of raised up from the bigger ones. So there you go. That is my project, and I hope that I gave some of you some great ideas. And my son absolutely loves it, and I think I'm probably going to hang it in my office somewhere. So again, thank you for joining me. This was my very first video, and so I'm excited to be doing this. And you can visit my blog at mytimescrapper.blogspot.com. Thank you.